What is Gaussian blur? Have you ever wondered how graphic designers create that dreamy, soft focus effect in images? One of the key techniques they use is called Gaussian blur. This method is named after the mathematician Carl Friedrich Gauss and is essential for smoothing out images and reducing noise. So, what exactly is Gaussian blur, and how does it work? At its core, Gaussian blur is an image processing technique that applies a mathematical function to an image. This function averages the pixels based on their spatial relationship. The result is a smoother image that looks less detailed but more visually appealing. The amount of blur is determined by a parameter called standard deviation. A higher standard deviation means a more pronounced blur effect, while a lower value creates a subtler effect. There are two important aspects to consider when using Gaussian blur. First, the standard deviation controls how spread out the blur is. A higher value affects more pixels, leading to a wider blur. Second, the kernel size is the size of the matrix used to calculate the blur. A larger kernel size considers more surrounding pixels, which enhances the blurring effect. In graphic design, Gaussian blur has several practical applications. It is great for reducing noise in images, making them cleaner and more polished. Designers often use it to create soft focus effects, especially in backgrounds, which helps draw attention to specific elements in the foreground. Additionally, Gaussian blur can simulate depth of field effects, allowing certain parts of an image to stand out while others fade into the background. In motion graphics, this technique is used to create smooth transitions and backgrounds, making the overall visual experience more enjoyable. If you are using graphic design software like Inkscape or Adobe Photoshop, applying Gaussian blur is quite simple. You can adjust the blur radius or standard deviation to get the effect you want. This technique is versatile and can be combined with other effects to create stunning visuals. In the context of Inkscape tutorials, mastering Gaussian blur is essential for achieving beautiful blur effects. By applying this technique, designers can create sophisticated designs that maintain a smooth and cohesive look while highlighting key elements. So next time you see a beautifully blurred image, you will know the magic behind it is Gaussian blur.